Taking the time to learn about the safety features of your Lindsay Irrigation equipment is an important step toward responsible ownership. This video will provide the guidance necessary to safely operate your equipment for years of reliable service. As we cannot cover every safety hazard in this video, be sure to read the entire operator's manual before operating your machine and follow all manufacturer recommendations. Please pay particular attention to the safety information. If at any time you have any questions, please contact your Lindsay dealer for more information. Topics covered in this video will include irrigation system lockout, tagout, system impairment, irrigation system safety signs and markings, authorized operator routine maintenance, overhead power lines and operating temperature, field obstacles, and general operator safety. Lockout, tagout. It takes just seconds and could save your life. Failing to control energy can cause serious health and safety hazards. So what is lockout, tagout, and when should you use it? Lockout, tagout refers to specific practices and procedures to safeguard from the unexpected powering or startup of machinery and equipment, or the release of hazardous energy during service or maintenance activities. Proper safety procedures require energy sources to be locked out or otherwise controlled before work can begin. This procedure must be done for each and every service function. Review and understand all sources of kinetic and stored energy, as well as local and remote control sources before servicing your irrigation machine. These sources often have hidden or unrealized dangers. Lockout refers to disabling or locking the part of the machine that controls its energy. Lockout fixes the energy control device in an off position. This prevents the machine from starting up or releasing energy accidentally. To prevent serious injury or death, never try to start machines or equipment that are locked or tagged out. Only the person who performed the lockout, tagout can remove the lock or tag. Primary sources of energy are mechanical, electrical, and hydro. Mechanical refers to any of the following areas of the system, such as center drives, overhead hazards, machine rotation, tires, or engine generators. Electrical refers to power source connections, regardless of type, that include motors, tower boxes, wiring, and engine generators. Each of these power sources can contain voltage and can be extremely hazardous. Hydro is system water, sprinklers, end guns, pumps, or delivery pipeline. Proper lockout prevents accidents and saves lives. Shut off and lock out all energy sources. Operating an irrigation machine is a responsibility owners should take seriously. If the system is impaired or you have doubts about impairment, contact your Lindsay dealer. Throughout your manual and on safety signs, you will find precautionary statements, danger, warning, and caution, followed by a hazard description and how to avoid risk. These precautions are intended for the personal safety of yourself and those working with you. Please take the time to review them. Danger indicates a hazardous situation which, if not avoided, will result in serious injury or death. Warning indicates a hazardous situation which, if not avoided, could result in serious injury or death. Caution indicates a hazardous situation which, if not avoided, could result in minor or moderate injury. It's a good idea to locate these warning signs as they appear on your irrigation equipment, as well as what they mean to you and your machine. A detailed explanation can be found in your owner's manual in the safety signs section. To familiarize yourself, we recommend that you take your irrigation manual and walk around your system to note the location and description of each of these safety signs. Each warning sign will apply to that machine's component and the danger or hazard associated with that mechanism. There are at least 18 different warning signs on your equipment. Keep the safety signs legible and in good condition. Replace any missing or damaged safety signs. Replacements are available from your Lindsay dealer. Maintaining and caring for your machine helps ensure safety. A Lindsay dealer can perform any maintenance that is not described in your operator's manual. Never perform maintenance or service functions not described in the operator's manual. Authorized routine maintenance is important to the overall functionality and longevity of your machine. regular service should include the following. Check all tires for proper inflated pressure and damage. Check sprinklers for signs of blockage or broken components. Verify proper end gun flows. Check gearbox oil for proper fill level and remove excess water. Flush the system to remove debris from the pipeline. For partial circle systems, check the field barricades to ensure they are properly secured. Grease all zerks to ensure proper lubrication. Overhead power lines can pose a serious threat to your safety and to the equipment when operating your irrigation machine. Be aware of overhead power lines and contact your local power provider for approved clearance policy and procedures. Inclement weather and strong winds can impair your irrigation machine or change the position of overhead power lines. Never try to operate in temperatures less than 38 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius. Ice buildup can occur at temperatures above or close to freezing and damage the irrigation system or cause injury. Always be aware of field obstacles prior to and during every operation, as an irrigation machine can cause damage. Keep the traveling path of your irrigation system free of objects that can impair safe operation. It is important to operate and maintain your irrigation machine in accordance with all applicable laws, rules, and regulations at all federal, state, and local levels of government in the U.S. and at all levels of government in any non-U.S. jurisdiction. Knowledge is a significant ingredient of safety. Understanding the difference between danger, warning, and caution hazard signs helps you assess the potential dangers associated with your equipment and the tools for maintaining effective safety measures. There are several references to these warning labels in your operator's manual. An explanation and visual graphic of each hazard sign can be found in the General Safety section. Please take the time to review these warnings. Do not use your irrigation machine in any manner not described in the operator's manual. Children should not be allowed to play, climb on, or around the machine. Remember, irrigation systems are not playground equipment. You wouldn't think of going into the field without wearing a good pair of boots or a heavy pair of gloves. Wearing your personal protective equipment, or PPE, at all times you operate or service your equipment is a simple precautionary measure to always keep in mind. Protecting your eyes, ears, head, body, face, hands, and feet with the appropriate wear is always a good practice. Irrigation systems are major pieces of machinery and should be regarded as such. Here are some good points to always keep in mind. Never climb or attempt to place yourself on the irrigation machine. Keep clear of the irrigation machine during inclement weather. Follow national, regional, and local codes when operating and performing approved maintenance on the machine. Always travel behind the irrigation system or in the direction opposite of its movement when in operation. Thank you for taking the time to review this important safety information. With proper understanding and good safety habits, you will protect yourself and others from injury and have many years of reliable service with your Lindsay Irrigation system. Remember, contact your Lindsay dealer if you have any questions regarding the safe operation of your machine.